Welcome back to Minecraft TerraFirmaCraft. I am Shade of Dead, and this is, well, my TFC collection mod pack that I recently built and published on Feed the Beast. Again, you can get that on the Feed the Beast launcher pack code Shade of Dead TFC. Um, Today, well, something amazing happened, guys. Really. Uh, there was this. Oh my gosh, you're right in my face. I can't steer in this mode. There was this great big storm last night, and like fire in the sky, and all this meteors and stuff, and then this something wondrous happened, and well, look at all this graphite and kaolinite that just fell out of the sky and landed in this chest. Yeah, I went looking for it. I couldn't find it. I didn't want to spend, half the summer working on it. Um, you do have to do a lot of work and looking for it. And like I said, there are certain areas where you can find that stuff. And I just didn't want to wait. I didn't want to. So I went and, yes, I know. I cheatsy doodled a little. At least I'm going to be honest about it. I'm not going to lie to you. I know I did. But what we need to do, and I need clay, because we need to make 5 of these. I don't guess I need all this much. I might have went overboard, but I might need it for other stuff. Um, let's go ahead and get that grinding. Let's put some of this kaolinite up, because I don't need all of it. But I do need. I keep getting potatoes. The only place I can get potatoes from is murdering zombies. I still haven't found any potato seeds, even though a potato is a potato seed. Um, Evidently, I have to have specifically magical potato seeds, which I've never seen before, and I can't seem to figure out if I can turn potatoes into potato seeds, even though I probably should be able to. Oh wow, that makes a lot. Alright, well, I guess you don't need very much of this stuff if you can find it. At least, maybe not. Today we're gonna make a crucible. We're gonna hope the jute gets done growing. And I definitely got to build some more fencing out there over my crops. It's warmed up enough now that I think I can plant my sugarcane. Sugarcane is, it requires high temperatures. It requires 12 degrees Celsius to survive and 16 or 18 to grow. I don't know, 18 I think. Oh, I'm starving again. I got food on me? No. Alright. Sandwich. 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 Sure, just use it all up. Use it all up. There we go. And we'll put this potato back in there so I can have more potato sandwiches. Eat. Eat. Water. Thirsty. Alright. Got some rain last night, so all my water should be filled up here. There we go. And now we need to make... I did go get some of that sylvite too. I went and harvested that when I was looking around. What was easy to find on the surface, there was only a couple pieces, but I can grind that up and make fertilizer with it, which we might need at some point. And then I'm supposed to take the clay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the graphite, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I do have the exact amount I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess you need 5 of each to actually be able to make this thing. Because you got to have 5 fire clay. And then I got to carefully do this without screwing up. Do that. And then we get a crucible. Yay! Metallurgy table. And then I can put the crucible on top of this. And I think I can still get at the forge. Yeah, I can still get into the forge and the crucible. And then I believe what I can do, we're just going to test it with whatever I've got here. We'll just throw some tetrahedrite in there. And I don't know. I don't know if I have to worry about getting the amounts correct anymore. We'll just throw in like 4. We'll just throw these 4 in there. And then we're going to heat it up. I need coal so I can get that fire started. Hopefully I can still fire start it. Where's my coal? There's my charcoal. Put some charcoal in here. Hopefully, oh, that should be fine. And my flint and steel, man, that's one of the coolest things I found. Alright, it is cooking. This is heating up because it's over the forge. And it's going to melt eventually. And it kind of stores it in here. And then you can mix it up so I can be like, alright, I've got 4 of those in there, so I got 100. This is going to be, well, it's going to be more than 100 tetrahedrite. Then I think you can just kind of slowly add stuff until you hit the right mixtures. I don't know how it works. We're going to play with it a little bit today. See if we can, I don't know if I got all the stuff I need to make bismuth or not. Any more bismuth? Well, I've got the bismuthenite. Bismuthenite. And I don't have really anything else that I need here. I have a little bit of sphalerite. That's not going to be very much, but I don't know how this will work. We're gonna mess some stuff up. So I got 100% copper in there, 70 pieces. We'll let that all melt, and then we'll see what we can do here. Let's put one of those in there. Oh, that melts quick. Okay, so what is the code? Let me go get my thing now. We'll move it over here. My this thing. Come here. My alloy calculator. Will this tell me? I don't know if this will tell me. Possible alloy? It's not going to tell me. So let's look up bismuth bronze. Bismuth bronze. Bismuth bronze. Let's try it. This? Alright, here we go. So I need sphalerite is zinc. So I need between 20 and 30% of that. And I need between 10 and 20% of that. So probably going to need to put a lot more in this in there. Okay, let's put a little bit of this in there. Ooh, we got way too much. 20 and 30. Hold on now. I gotta look that up again. Alright, so 10 to 20 of bismuth. Alright, bismuthenite. Copper is 50 to 65, and then sphalerite is 20 to 30. Okay, sphalerite is 20 to 30. Yeah, 10 to 20. This should work, right? That should work. That's too much of that. Put a little more of that. There it went. We got it. I just kept adding stuff till it worked. Boom. We got some, see, I can pull out some bismuth bronze right now. As a matter of fact, I've got a thing. Where is it? Is it in here? Oh, I can't use that though, can I? I have to heat that up. That's right. In the forge, we actually have a bunch of ceramic molds. So I can go ahead and pull this stuff out. It's going to fill it up. And you can do it this way instead of putting it into pots. Now I didn't measure it out first. I was just playing around, but you can see you don't maybe necessarily have to be 100% perfect with it. You can just kind of get it close. You can just take your time, add bits and pieces until and guess at it until you get there. That works. This is only going to have 50 in it, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to clean it out. And now I've made some bismuth. Alright, I need to do this. Wait, don't I have a barrel down here? Whoop. Yes, I do. Cooling off my stuff. And it does eat up a little bit of water. Not very much. It doesn't use very much water. But, Yeah, give me that. And give me that. We're gonna have to take this fellow right here. I think I can just put him down on the ground. Can't I? Or I can't. I gotta store him in something. We need a chest. A chest. A kingdom for a chest. Or a barrel. Alright, seal that up. We'll take him with me. It's got like coal in it. We'll take it over here. For now, it will be where we store stuff. Boom, boom. Oh, see all the rotten flesh I've found. We're gonna put that in there. Alright, put the sphalerite, bismuth, and rich tetrahedrite in there. And we have made a crucible. And it, oh, it even tells you what temperature it's at. That's cool. We'll take that charcoal out. We don't need to burn it all up. Put the charcoal in here. And we've got kind of a more functioning forge. There is another piece that we will need to build, and that eventually, and that is the bellows. The bellows. And this is going to take leather and planks. And I might... Did I make more leather? I made some more of that. Nope. Oh, I did. I did. We may as well unseal this and deal with these hides here. Get my knife out. This bismuth stuff lasts pretty long time. A shovel seems to go quickly. It feels like it goes pretty quickly. But that's probably because, well, when I decide to do digging, I do a bunch all at once, I suppose. I guess probably my pickaxe would go about the same speed. Let's seal you back up, unseal the fresh water, and let's put the scraped hides in there. We'll seal them up. So they'll turn into large prepared hides. But we got the 4 leather. I just need some planks. And one of these has got like less than full. There we go. That's the one I want. There we go. Get rid of that one. We got some wood here. I got a little bit of white cedar. I'm gonna kind of save that. We'll just make it out of. We'll make it out of Douglas fir. Let's see, that's all. I just need the one, don't I? And make my lumber. Put my lumber in here. Oops. Oh well, that'll be fine. That'll work out. And some leather. We make a bellows. And so now, and I believe I just put this down like right here. Oh wait, that ain't gonna work. Alright, got it. I think I have to put it facing. Ugh. I don't know how this is gonna work. That work? Did that go down right? I guess. Yep. Okay, so I can heat up my thing. Now, you don't want to like go nuts on this. It just takes a couple of poofs that you want to do. It will eat through your fuel really fast if you keep pumping it, but we can make it hotter than normal. All right, so I'm going to light this up, and we're going to let it get to its normal temperature for charcoal. And then we're going to heat it up hotter because some of these metals require hotter temperatures. But one thing to keep in mind is that it's kind of a good thing that it can't get too hot. You can actually heat up some of these metals that we will put in here and then like work them on an anvil. Like iron, I think, is one. It'll get hot enough to work, but it won't get hot enough to melt and turn liquid. And since it won't turn liquid, what that means for us is that we can go ahead and just kind of ignore that fact. We can just leave it in here. We can put 5 of them in here. They'll heat up. They'll get to the working stage. We can take one out. We can work it. We can put it back, grab the next one. And we never have to worry about them turning liquid. Right now, like my bismuth bronze would turn liquid. The copper obviously would turn liquid. All that stuff. And I think we're getting close to the heat limit on charcoal. I think that's it. Okay, so right now we are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them up, and halfway in between. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I don't know how that works out, but it looks like we're about halfway with that. If we give this a pump, see it's going up. Now it's dropping back down. Give it another pump. It's going up again. Give it another pump. We're going to burn through our charcoal really fast this way, but we can get a lot hotter by working this bellows. So if you have something that you are trying to liquefy, then you can do that. But then it'll cool off again, so you got to keep working that bellows, but it does eat through your fuel a lot faster. So it's going to eat through my charcoal down here a lot faster, trying to keep it that hot. We have a fully functioning 100% forge. We've got our anvils that we can use. We've got everything's good right now. As far as metalworking, we are set other than having all the metals. And what we need to build next, as far as the metals go, so it's called a bloomery, which is literally, it is a multi-block structure, but what you have to manufacture here is this door, which is made out of bronze or bismuth bronze or whatever kind of bronze you're able to make. There's more than one kind. There's regular bronze, bismuth bronze, black bronze. So you can make more than one kind. I think you can make, let me look here, bronze. So keep that in mind. If you're having trouble finding some of the materials, at least for the bronze part, you've got some options. We can come up with other stuff. Oh, this is what I want. All right, so we know how to make bismuth bronze. It is nickel or sphalerite, copper, and bismuth, or bismuthinite, I should say. But we did not make the black bronze, which is gold, copper, and silver. So if you find silver and gold and copper, you can make black bronze, which probably looks really cool. I got a feeling. It looks, see here's like the black bronze stuff. I bet that armor looks really cool too. Bismuth has got these, I don't know, its own style. And then there's regular actual bronze, which is copper and cassiterite or tin. It doesn't take very much tin. That's like honest, true bronze and not some sort of other kind, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. Variation on it. All three of those are considered tier 2. So like here, it's not going to say it. It's got to be down on the ground. But all three of those kinds is our tier 2 metals. So I now have quite a bit of bismuth. Alright, so how much do I have? I have 8, 12. And how much do I need to make the bloomery? This may not be enough. I'm going to need a double sheet, so I'm going to make sheets. Sheets are made out of, alright. So I need 8 double sheets, which is 16 sheets, which I need 32 ingots of bronze in order to make this. Now I can make it out of anything. I could make it out of black bronze and bismuth bronze and regular bronze. I think I did find some cassiterite. I know where there's more copper, and actually I have a bunch of copper. Got a bunch of copper over here. I've got 12, 13 coppers over there. Coppers? You'll never take me alive, coppers. Yeah, see? And I think I can pull that off. If I found that, I can go find that cassiterite. We can make some regular bronze. Why am I getting all this much? I need 1 block right now of dirt. There we go. Because I want to move this. Want to always make sure you seal these before you pick them up and throw them on your back, because if you don't, everything that's in them either goes away, like all this water would go away, or all the items in it just explode out on the ground and make a mess. But yeah, this is nice. I kind of want to move these. Oh, I've got way more than I thought. I got a lot of copper. A lot of copper. We got 8, 16, 21 ingots of copper. So that's perfect. I can go find some cassiterite. It doesn't take very much to make cassiterite, or the regular bronze, actually, the tin. I think it said 8 to 12%. That's kind of a specific amount, though. You got to kind of get the amounts perfect on that. But we can definitely do it. Oh, okay, the sun has come back up again. Oh, see, we're starting to get bushes now. They're starting to grow more leaves. So we've reached step 2. Step 1 is just the wood here. Step 2 is this. I guess this is step 3. So, and then it'll continue going through that until it surrounds itself, and then it'll grow up taller. 36% on my jute. It just ain't there yet. I tried to plant this sugar cane again. It must have got too cold at night for it to stay. Just gotta keep trying, I think. What time is it? It's late spring. It's just not quite warm enough yet. What is the temperature? Is this it? No. Where is it? This. Oh wait, it's on my screen. Here we go. Temperature's 8:30, so yeah, it cooled off. It was like 16 degrees yesterday, but I guess it cools off still a bunch at night, so it ain't gonna stay there. We might get a late freeze even. It might take my crops. I need to keep an eye on them. 10 little piggies. I thought I had 8, but now I count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 10 little piggies. Just I'm trying not to do the rhyme. But I think I'm going to leave all 10 of them in there. I'm not going to slaughter them when they become adults. Not yet. I know which one is the one I want to keep. Female here. That's the male. This is the other male that I want to keep. So as long as I pay attention to who's my friends, I know I can slaughter the others, and they'll stay fresh. They'll stay as fresh food. And if I need to, I can get like hides from them and stuff. I don't know if this is done yet. Is this done? It appears to be done. Yes, large prepared hide. Seal that back up, and then we'll throw it in here with the tannin, and we'll make some leather. Make some more leather. Can't have too much of that. Right now, I'm sporting my copper helmet that I got off a skeleton and my leather armor here. And it's taken a bit of a beating. It's going to eventually fall apart, so I'll have to make some more armor of some sort at some point. I was thinking about making some bismuth armor, bismuth bronze armor, or even copper armor, but the amount of metal that we need to do like the bloomery so that we can start doing iron is pretty high. And I think I'm going to have to do a little more landscaping here, cut this down so I can build my bloomery here next to my forge. I kind of like this little spot. I probably should fill these in too. Although, because I don't know how much, I guess I might be baking some clay and stuff in there, but I don't know. I'm thinking about filling those in, and then I can cook my clay somewhere else. But man, alright, so we've done a little bit of stuff here today. We got ourselves our crucible. Yes, I know. Okay. You can lambaste me. You can call me a cheater face, because I did. I cheated it in. I didn't feel like hunting around for hours and hours trying to find it. Especially since that's really the only thing that it's good for. You need those two things to do that one thing. Bleh. Bleh. I mean, if it was a little more common, that'd be nice. But it's not. It's not a common item. 1 in 90 chunks for the one and 1 in 100 for the other. I Yeah. And you have the option of going into the configurations for TerraFirmaCraft. You go into the config folder and you open up the TerraFirmaCraft config file. You can change how often ores spawn in particular chunks. So it'll pick a chunk and it'll be like, okay, this level is marble, so it can spawn these ores can spawn in these kind of biomes. So here's what you may find, and it I think it was the graphite can spawn in marble on the top or middle layer, and it's a 1 in 90 chance. So out of 90 chunks of marble, marble chunk areas, biomes, you get one, maybe. Maybe. It's not a guaranteed thing. It's not like it counts 90 chunks and then goes, yep, there it is. I don't think that's how it works. I think it's a random chance, a 1 in 90. And that's brutal. I just can't. I can't do that. Um, I did try. I did try. I ran around and I looked and I tested and I just couldn't find it. I couldn't find any graphite, and I was like, you know what? This is the hard one to find. And kaolinite, I was going to need to go do a bunch of traveling just to find the right biomes and stuff for it. I guess it grows in rock salt, which isn't too terribly hard for me to find, but I just cheated for it because I'm literally using it for this one thing. I don't think you can use it for anything else at all. Kaolinite. All right, do anything with this. I can grind it up just like I knew, and the powder can be used to make fire clay, which is used for literally an ore cooker. I guess I can make two things. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't know what an ore cooker is. That's from the Udary mod. Oh, is this the okay? This might be the one that I don't know. I'll check that one out. I got to figure out what that ore cooker is. But I'll probably make one of those, and once I figure out what it does, and we'll do it. But yeah, my fruit trees are growing. I'm so excited. I'm gonna jump on them. That's how excited I am. Stand in the leaves, jump up here. So weird. You're falling through the leaves. Not used to it. We're slowly kind of leveling out my home. Slowly, but I do have a few things I need to do. I need to build a bigger fence that's gonna go clear out to surround my. Oh, I'm stinky. Go out and surround my cropland there, and yeah, I've got to get that done so that I can go out there and check on my crops at night and work my crops and stuff like that at night because it's becoming a little hairy around here. Again, I think I was gone for so long, and also I haven't been used to having so many mobs spawn because when the snow was on the ground, they don't spawn where the snow is because and I realize that now they don't spawn where the snow is because of the snow on the ground makes a partial block, so that's not a block that they can spawn in. So you just end up with very few mobs in the winter. Kind of an advantage. That is an advantage in the if you live in a place where it does get cold. So keep that in mind. But I guess that's it. That's all we're going to do today. I got to wait for that jute to grow so I can get some more of that done. And once it does, boy oh boy, we're going to go to town on that. I'm going to start making a bunch of rope, and we are going to do all the rope stuff. We're going to go get the sheep so that we can start doing all the sheep stuff because I really want to get a bunch of this sheep work done. I really want to get wool. I want to get going with that because there's a bunch of stuff with wool that we can make and rope. So you can make rope, which you can actually make like things like a brush. I guess you can burn it. You can make the jute fiber. This is jute. You just put it in a barrel with water. It uses up 200 millibuckets, and it makes a jute fiber. And the jute fiber we can make burlap cloth with, make rope, make our tucker bag, um, make a. Why is that? I don't understand that particular crafting recipe, but we can make our burlap cloth, which we can use to make the reinforced one at some point. We can burn it. I don't know if I don't know. It's just got uses, but the wool, we can make a bed finally once we get wool. You get the wool, and then you got to craft it. You scrape the sheepskin, and you get wool, and then you take the wool. That's how you make a brush, but you will have to make a spindle so we can make yarn, and then we take the yarn and you put it on a loom, 16 of them, and you work it, and you can get wool cloth, and then we can make, oh my gosh, just look at that. This is how we make lanterns. We got to have wool to make lanterns because I can't do it without it. All the all these different kinds of wool lanterns, which probably is what we're looking at here. Because it's showing all the wool lanterns. So you get a core and then you fill it with alcohol of some sort. Like this one's got cider in it. So we've got all those different variations that we're going through. But oh, here we found some other stuff. I can also then finally, sorry, that was my phone. I can then also finally make leather water sacks, store water in, instead of these jugs. Oh, it's going to be great. Wool opens up a bunch of fun stuff for us. What we got here? We can make a bow. I might be able to do that out of string, though. I got a fishing rod. I made that out of string. The silk string. And we can make candles from a bowl of tallow, which a bowl of tallow is made. Oh, man. There's just so much good stuff. And we can make paintings and beds. We can make a bed. Oh, I can sleep through the night. I can even carpet my home. Oh, all right. Well, there's a lot of stuff that we can do once we get that. But step one is jute, which, real quick check here, it is now down to, or up to 44%. All right, we got 44% growth on the jute. We're almost maybe halfway there of having some. So I will see you guys all next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We got some more metal working stuff done. We're getting closer to we're kind of getting close to the end of what I'm gonna do on this. The TFC 2 is not out yet. They are going to make a second version of TerraFirmaCraft. They are not updating the original version of TerraFirmaCraft anymore. So we're going to kind of reach an ending here. And then maybe I may come back and revisit TerraFirmaCraft again at a later date. Maybe do like a hardcore type thing, or just start in a different area, different biome, and just see where we go from there. Because there's a lot of stuff I kind of would like to try to do it in one of those really thick, deep forests that you can find where it's just literally the leaves blot out the sky. It's kind of dangerous. Monsters can be in, after they spawn in, they don't like to go away very good because there's sunlight there. And I also want to look at trying to see if I can make a survival island or a sky island version of TerraFirmaCraft, but that's going to take some work. I got to figure out a few things on that because TerraFirmaCraft doesn't follow the normal spawn rules for things, and I may have to build the whole island by hand. Ugh. And I don't want to build a ginormous island by hand if I don't have to. We'll see. But I will see you guys all next episode when, well, I'm going to wait for that jute to grow so that we can go on an epic adventure of 2,436.02 meters away to all those sheep in the background there, and bring some of them back so that we can make a trip. Hopefully I can get a tucker bag and a rope. Well, I can make the tucker bag for sure. Get me a couple of ropes and see if I can't bring those sheep back here. They are, when I saw them, they were up on a mountain though. One of them was on the ground and two of them were up on a mountain. So I may need to build bring some stuff to build with. Bring some stone or something. Some of this cut stone that I'm standing on here, a chiseled stone, so I can build stairs for them to walk down. And I will see you guys all later. Bye. Boing. Boing.